Marcus, I want to tell you something.
Yes.
This thumbnail's perfect. The only critique I would probably say,
Yeah.
and it's going back to ancient ways of doing things.
Oh.
It needs a speech bubble, and it's I'm a Latina. Only thing missing. Only thing missing. The only thing I think is missing for me. For me, at least.
Yeah. I will tell you this, man, to make you happy, so that we do think alike. Thought about it. Thought about it. Thought about it. Dead serious. Thought about it. And then I was like, nah, not when she's making that face.
Okay.
I could have put the word
you,
bubble under my mouth.
Yeah. What if you put it under ours? And she's a Latina.
She's a Latina.
Welcome everyone to the Untitled Manny and Marcus show. I am, of course, the racially ambiguous Lord Manny Hayes. He is
Marcus the Great. Oh, look at that Shawn Michaels dance. Finale.
You know the worst part is, Marcus? Do you know, I'm not on Spotify, but Apple do their own little wrap-up thing towards the end of the year. I think Sexy Boy is in my top 5.
Are you willing to share that? Are you willing to share that with the public, Manny?
Huh?
Are you willing to share the Sexy Boy, like when your top 5 or whatever come out? Are you willing to share Sexy Boy in your top 5?
No, because I think John Cena and Roman Reigns are also in that top 5. I don't variate from what I need to listen to go into work.
So, Manny, therefore, I have to do it. I'm calling you a mark. God damn it. Work with a mark. No.
Sexy Mark. Sexy Mark.
I'm not your average mark. Average mark. No,
well, you already called me a bullshit. You called me a bullshit fan earlier. Cause,
oh, yeah, of course. You people tell me this in the comments. So we all know Russell Quest is coming to London. It's going there. It's going to be a great event. Yada, yada.
Royal Quest.
Royal Quest. Yeah. Royal Quest, not Russell Quest.
Royal Quest.
Yeah. What the hell's Wrestle Quest? Why is that in my head? Anyway, whatever.
Oh, is that the
Royal
video
Quest is... Yeah, I think it's a video game. Yeah. Royal Quest is happening in London. Manny is in a maybe state of should he go or not. And after figuring the numbers, Manny decides, I am going to Royal Quest. But not to see the matches, only to see and do the meet and greet with Zack Sabre Jr. and be out. And maybe Taka Michinoku. I call you a fraud and a fraud. Because Zack Sabre Jr. is like, I'm going to do a German suplex for you, Manny. You're my favorite special needs person. And he's going to look through the crowd. And he's going to say, I don't see Manny. And he's going to be heartbroken. You can't work a worker. That's terrible.
Marcus, I'm thinking I'm saving £44.
Are you talking about weight or money?
Both. Saving a whole £44. It's not like anyone donates to the show recently, except Jimmy.
That's true.
Diamond.
Thanks, Jimmy. But it's ridiculous. I just don't feel like I could go to a show and just do the meet and greet. Like, I would have to go to the show. I would have to see the show. If I'm truly a fan and I want to meet you, I would want to see you work. I don't want to see, well, I'm going to go home and be like, all right, I'll go watch all my Zack Sabre Jr. best of DVDs or whatever. You don't even describe the New Japan world. In fact, you haven't watched a New Japan match since it showed up in AEW.
Yeah, but I'm going to support the cause, Marcus.
He's going to show up. Not the cause. You're going to have to show up the meet and greet.
Yeah, he gets paid, Marcus. I don't think if I paid that £44 for that ticket, I don't think he gets that big of a cut from that ticket. That's £30. That £30 to go to the thing. I'm giving him money.
I'm giving him cash. You're getting the rubies.
Yeah,
that's also true. That's true. You do make sense with that, but no, I do not support this. I do not. You had a chance to meet anybody else. You just go to the Zack Sabre Jr., which is going to be the longest line.
Yeah.
And as soon as he say, Manny, are you going to, I hope you enjoyed the show, you're going to lie and say, I will.
Thanks,
Not
mate.
even rented.
Thanks,
Not
mate.
even
I will.
rented. Yeah. Not even rented. Not pay for it later. Not even watch the match. Don't know what's gonna happen. Just assume he won.
But you know what this is also sounding like, Marcus?
What?
This sounds like jealousy because you can't go to Royal Quest.
It's a little bit. It's a little bit, but I also will add this. Manny, you are part of the wrestling media. Whether you like it or not, this show, as small as it is, as many subscribers as we got, we are a small section of the world. But what if? What if Zack Sabre Jr. is a fan of yours? And he's wearing, at the time you walk up, an Untitled Manny and Marcus shirt with the Manny edition. And you walk up and say, it's really nice to meet you. And he said, I hope you enjoy the show. And he's a real fan. And you aren't there, like his father, like a deadbeat dad. That chair is going to be empty.
I 100% know this show isn't going to sell out. Because it is Thursday right now, and there's still tickets available. So if all those criterias are met that you have just listed, so you have somehow got to get a shirt to Zack Sabre Jr. for him to say this.
He already has it.
No, he don't. No, he don't. No, he don't. We all know he don't. I know everyone that's bought a shirt off us. If all those criterias are met, Marcus, I will buy the ticket on my phone on the day. I don't think he will. I don't think he will.
I'm a huge fan, mate, of the Untitled Manny and Marcus show. I can't believe Manny actually showed up behind. I know he goes to a lot of Pro Wrestling Eve shows, but he never shows up to any of mine at Rev Pro or anywhere else I'm at. I'm really happy you're here,
Do you know why?
I'm glad to meet you, sir.
Rev Pro is more the type of AEW fan that goes to shows, like the hardcore wrestling fan.
Yeah,
I ain't a hardcore wrestling fan. I like bullshit sometimes. Give me some bullshit angle.
Oh no, Manny, don't lie to the people. Don't lie to the people. You don't like bullshit sometimes. You like bullshit all the time.
Okay, that's true.
You prefer the bullshit all the time.
100%. Yeah. No, but that if you go deep down and you go, oh, do you remember this match? You ain't gonna remember this match. I'm gonna remember that time choppy pee pee. Or I'm gonna remember that time Charlie Haas ran the rope so hard that he knocked Lillian Garcia off the apron.
It's true.
And then him and Viscera laughed. I remember shit like that. I don't remember your 5-star matches, your 6-star classics. I don't remember none of them.
I'm going to tell you that I watch wrestling similar to you. I'm more into the bullshit more than I am into the matches. I watch wrestling like I listen to rap music. I can remember the beat. I remember the sound about it. Do I remember the specifics of the lyrics? I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Cool. Good song. I like the beat. I like the vibe.
Yeah. That's what it is. And Zack Sabre Jr. would provide me that all the time.
The title has finally come home to Manny.
I'm happy to lie to your face, Zack Sabre Jr.
I've seen all your matches. Did you even watch me at, any...
Have you watched a New Japan show? Have I watched a New Japan show?
Yeah, at all.
I think the last one I watched was...
Not New Japan Wrestlers, but a show.
No, I think the last one I actually watched was Mercedes Moné's debut at New Japan.
It was like 2 or 3 years ago now at this point.
It was like 2 years ago?
Yeah, she was injured for like a whole year, so...
Yeah, then.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, 2023. I think January 2023 was the last time I watched a New Japan show.
Many sips hydration. But we got more than New Japan to talk about today. We have a jam-packed edition of NXT and Dynamite, where I believe, and I'm safe to say this in front of Manny and the public alone, both shows didn't give us much to chew on. But you know what? I would say I enjoyed parts of each show.
I enjoyed parts of each show, but I feel like the bigger bite I got was NXT. There's probably like 1 or 2 bits on AEW that I was like, all right, let them cook kind of thing. But like the rest are like, eh.
All right, let's jump into it. We're doing Dynamite first. We're back to doing Dynamite.
Yeah, let's do Dynamite. So Dynamite, kicks off with another Mox promo, which I'm gonna have to say, fucking fire.
Yeah, it's one of the coolest promos I ever seen. Shot. Just him on the back of a truck leaving the arena of WrestleDream. And they shot it, I guess, as they were exiting the arena, I'm assuming? In a little area?
You know what? It could have been any time they recorded that, but it was, everything he said, everything, it fit what he did. Like, he murdered Bryan Danielson. They murdered him. They murdered him. You shouldn't be playing with plastic bags and all this shit. But so, he states that he hates what AEW has become. The egos have become out of control. People are celebrating and partying when there's no need to. He can't stand it anymore. He will burn the forest down to the ground to plant a new one. And they'll do what they have to do. They'll do what has to be done to see a better future, and they will make it happen. The new paradigm is you work for him. Okay, Marcus.
Yeah, I have a question, Manny. You could clarify this for me. I just want to just ask this question. I have this promo. People may say this is in general about AEW. I just felt like he was just talking about Mercedes Moné. That was the only person he was talking about. Everything fits her bill. I think she's the only one that hits every check. Every single check.
Every
on that list.
Check. Okay, every check. But I feel like
I don't feel personally attacked.
No, you got the Elite there too. I feel like I think Okada's got problems here too.
You think they're partying? I don't see them partying though. They don't seem like they're partying.
I mean, Okada and the Bucks are probably.
I see Swerve and Mercedes partying. Online, you see Mercedes and Swerve partying.
What should happen?
Guys just call people bitches.
An overlay of no, just going like this.
That's it. He would have been so pissed. I can see Mox looking. Look at that shit, Renee. Look at this shit. Look at this.
Actually, you know what?
I'm leaving you for real. He left his wife, by the way, that day.
Yeah, off the gate after this. Everything Renee was involved in is a massive strike. Your husband did that when they killed a man on Sunday or Saturday, and you're acting here all business as usual. Fuck off.
Yeah.
And everyone in the back is all cool to her. I'm gonna fuck you too, Renee. What your husband doing?
You're fucking that man. You go home every night. You're fucking that man. In fact, I don't know if you're still fucking that man because that man rolled off in the trunk with Machina Shafir and with you.
You ain't.
They left your ass. Yeah.
You ain't fucking Marina Shafir. She's fucking scary, man.
No, yeah, you ain't fucking Marina Shafir. She fucking you. That's the way it's going. And Will Yuta, his trip on that it looked like, shit, I gotta get fucked by Marina Shafir now. That's what it looked like on his way out.
My turn now.
Yeah. Oh God, my anus.
Marcus, I didn't write any notes for this. Would you like to explain what happened between Adam Cole and eventually MJF?
So we all know little Adam Cole's back. He was really angry. Really, really, really angry with MJF. But my interpretation of this is, why is he so angry? He turned on him.
Yeah.
He ruined his life. I don't understand why he's so upset with MJF. I have no idea. You cannot track why he's upset when he decides to be the devil and form the United Kingdom or whatever, Undisputed Kingdom. Like, and then MJF no shows. It shows up on the Tribe. You know, he's talking about how he's gonna leave Adam Cole with that void of revenge. Even though I'm like, Adam Cole won already. You need to get your revenge, MJF. You need to get your revenge. He destroyed your life. You were happy. Look at you with your black handkerchief around your neck. I think that's not a handkerchief. What's the actual scarf?
Handkerchief.
Yeah, I can't think of the name. I went handkerchief. And I was like, that is definitely not the word I was looking for. Wait, anyway, your Burberry handkerchief. Look at it around your neck.
Wait, the pocket's full.
No, I wasn't talking about that. I'm talking about the scarf. I'm talking about the scarf. But I couldn't remember the word scarf. Okay? But he's over there. He's miserable. He's drinking in the dark. And he says he's going to leave Adam Cole with that boy. I thought, if you were going to do this, why not just go all the way? If I'm going to do a big swing in this storyline and I want to flip shit on his head, We all know about the reports. Britt Baker and Adam Cole breaking up. Why not just roll with it? Have her walk into the room, put her arm on MJF's shoulder, so everybody can go, oh, shit.
I got you, girl.
And now we cooking again. We got the feud started up again. Without that, we're cold. I don't understand why I should root for one or the other. They're both despicable people.
I just feel, like I said on Tuesday, I feel like the return of Adam Cole felt flat. I feel like if Adam Cole was really going to ignite this feud, he'd have to cost MJF something. Like if MJF was in a title match and then Adam Cole returned and cost him the match or something like that.
Yeah. Something has to be started because it's been, about a year or more?
Yeah, he's been out for a long time. And this includes MJF being injured too.
Yeah, and they both switched heel and face 3 times, I think, before the feud has ended. So they have to reignite this and do something if they plan on doing anything. But I'm telling you, just put Britt Baker one arm. You don't even have to imply anything. Just one arm on his shoulder. Don't
one
imply
arm
there.
with the latex glove. That's it.
Oh!
You don't have to put Britt Baker on the full-in shot. Just put the one hand glove. That's it.
Burberry, making a Burberry glove, just like he has.
Yeah.
to match his handkerchief, man.
Now you're cooking with oil. Now you're cooking with oil.
And that drama went and everybody, all the sickos, and I think even I would have went, oh man, this show's starting off hot. You got that box in the truck, and you got MJF and them with this personal shit. We cooking in oil, like you said.
Then we stopped cooking because it was FTR versus Big Bill and Brian Keith. FTR wins as Jake the Snake's boys look on.
Without Jake, we're never gonna see Jake with these guys again.
Then the Outrunners come out after the match and celebrate with FTR. See, celebrating. This is what Marks was talking about at the start of the show.
He was talking about. Yep, this is that bullshit he was talking about. That's what he's talking about. All that bullshit that's going on here. FTR runners, fuck this. Tired of it. Tired. They give me the shakes.
The Acclaimed approached by MVP. Bowens wants nothing to do with it. And as I said to you off air, is MVP's entire gimmick for the last 15 years just a collection of black men that have failed at some point?
Hold on, Manny. Hold on. I'm trying to see if you're legally allowed to say a collection of black men in court in honor of the Diddy trial. I don't think you're allowed to collect black men. Out of respect, I don't think you're allowed to say this.
I respect who?
I don't know, okay? I can't respect Diddy as a criminal. I guess I'll respect to Montez Damius Porter. I don't know. Out of respect, I'm not going to say he's just collecting black men. But yeah, it's kind of been it. He is. And his strategy hasn't led him to the promised land. Only Bobby has gotten the title.
Yeah. Private Party. No, Cedric and Shelton had the tag titles.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Tag team wrestling don't matter, they.
Private Party want another tag team title shot against the Bucks. Matt says he was wrong when he said that they were just a mid-card act. They did take him to the limit at Wrestle Dream. But with all that said, that doesn't work for them. This is your last chance. And it's totally rubs it in. And says, you've been here since the Obama administration. And you have, what have you got to show for it? And I was like, ooh, that.
Ooh. So,
that's a long time.
Right? Yeah, at this current moment, we have two managers recruiting black people in the back. I think we need to consolidate this and put all the black people together. I'm just saying. That's what we're doing. We can't split half the black people up. MVP's recruiting black people. Stokely's recruiting black people. We can't have the same situation happen.
Can I add? I need to add something else to this. The man of the shapes, Shane Taylor, has also been recruiting black men. That's for Shane Taylor Productions. He does that too.
So let's all get together. We all realize we gotta work together. We can leave Ricochet alone.
Stokely has at least diversified what he does. He was with Statlander. He was with... Who else was he with?
Hold on, let's just start with Statlander. And I think he learned his lesson. Stay black, Stokely. Don't go outside because she just flipped on you for no reason. No reason. It's a dangerous game she played right there for no reason. She's playing victim somewhere, I'm sure, online. This is bullshit. But yeah, so they're recruiting.
I don't know
what, the Bucks are right.
The Bucks are right.
Well, you haven't did shit in 5 years, and we gave you a charity match. Yeah, you showed up, but you still lost. Get out of here. Back to the back of the line.
So your plans, Private Party, to be champions by the end of 2024, not looking good right now.
Not looking good. Not looking good at all. Although, I believe they're going to win some 6-man with Danny Garcia or some shit. And then they're going to get another title shot. And I think they're going to win the tag team titles, Manny.
I think they're going to not win trios titles, if you ask me.
Oh, no one wants that.
No one wants that. I don't want to see the Private Party win gold. I want them to fail in their resolution.
That's other things you can tell Zack Sabre Jr. your meet and greet. I want the Private Party to fail in their New Year's resolution. He's like, why are you telling this, mate? Why are you telling me this?
The TBS title was on the line with Mercedes Moné versus Queen Amanata. Decent match.
This is a good match. It's a good match.
Yeah,
it's rare when I can compliment Mercedes segment, but I would say I enjoyed, I'm going to say 90% of the matches this week. I feel like they were all pretty good. I don't know if there was one that I was like, why? But, however, with full disclosure, I did not watch AEW Dynamite live. I decided to turn as soon as the next match started. And I was like, fuck this. The Dodger game is on.
I also have something to say. I think Marcus messaged me about the thumbnail around this time in the show when I was watching it in the afternoon. And from the thumbnail, I gathered that nothing interesting was going to happen on AEW at any point because there was no image. AEW did not factor into this image. So I was like, okay, I'm not really going to give this my full attention anymore.
So the reason is I couldn't find a decent picture for AEW who does not update their pictures like WWE. It's like on it. They're on it. They have thumbnails and clips already online. They're on it.
WWE, within maybe an hour, the photos are on WWE Photos. And then during the show, they're updating their socials with video clips already. And then on their YouTube as well, it's all on there. So it's like AEW are a little bit too slow on this thing. Yeah,
it's. I don't remember when I sent you the thumbnails. I'm sure it's like 6 a.m. my time or something like that. Somewhere around there. I don't know when. Whenever it was posted. Whenever I started working on it. I think I started like 3 a.m. Because I can at least give them a little bit of time. I was like, 3 a.m. should be good. And that's me thinking of them. And then I looked on there and I was like, fuck, they got nothing. Then I went to their thumbnails on YouTube clips. They have 3 funky ass clips I didn't want to use. One was like Jay White. And I was like, what am I doing, Jay White? I can't make no money with this. NXT get all of it.
There is one way. There is always one place you can go, but it's more difficult than anything to do it. AEW do release their photos in an Instagram story. Then you have to rip the Instagram story, but it's 3 images in one, and then you have to stretch the image, which some places you can't stretch the image that much because it'll deteriorate the image. It's like, I can't be bothered to do this.
They got to get their shit together, and I know they can, and I don't want to hear this, they're a young company bullshit. It's 5 years in. Every sport or TV show has their shit together, and they're ready to go.
Well, new companies should have their social game on lock. Like you should. That's one of the first things you need to do. Like, and they have the Bucks. The Bucks are social media, king of the social medias on there. So they should be hiring someone that does social media properly to get all their shit out there.
Yeah, or just consolidate everything. I don't understand how it's like this. With that being said, it's time to talk sports with Marcus. And then this is where I was going to break into Dynamite. And we're going to talk about baseball. Everybody's favorite pastime. So at the time of the turning, I realized as I was watching Dynamite, the Dodgers had scored 2 runs, and I didn't know how, and that upset me for just a little bit. I can look online, And I was like, oh, man. But Walker Buehler's up, bases loaded. It's a stressful situation. And then I go, all right, let me flip back to Dynamite. And then I see the conglomeration coming out, and I go, I'm never flipping back to this again.
Yeah, so Kyle
this
O'Reilly,
bullshit?
Rocky Romero, and Orange Cassidy are taking on the Elite. This ends in DQ as Wheeler Yuta hits a running knee on Orange Cassidy, which leads to the BCC taking out the conglomeration as the Elite watch on. Top Flight attempt to make the save and get taken out. The Dark Order also get taken out. Jack Perry calls the Elite to the back. They claim it's none of their business. And this is in the back where Danny Garcia basically kisses Jack Perry because they get face to face. They get face to face and there was lip on lip.
It really did. I was like, oh, that was aggressive.
But I need a follow-up on something, Marcus, because the BCT continued to beat up the AEW roster in the back.
Evil Uno had enough.
Johnny Hungy, that was his name, right?
Yeah.
Was it Hungy? What's his name?
Yeah, Johnny Hungy.
John
That's not his
Silver.
actual name. John Silver. That's not his
John
actual name.
Silver ran into the dark after their car. He ran. I need a follow-up on what happened there because this is all I got was an angry promo from Evil Uno and the Fight Club.
Look at you pushing me around.
Yeah, I'm like, shut the fuck up, man.
You guys can't do this. You can't just commit murder. You just can't commit murder. You can't just be beaten and do whatever you want. Why won't anybody do anything about this? Which is a good ass question. Because
Tony. What's Tony doing?
What's Tony doing? And Manny, I have a pitch for you. First of all, I enjoyed the Bucks and Okada getting the fuck out of there, just looking on the rail. Well, shit. Because I, in full disclosure, just like you, I think if this was happening at your workplace, you would just be looking on, going, "Oh, I'm staying out of this."
Marcus, the only difference was I'd be looking on from safety. I would not be looking on where I could potentially catch your ass whooping myself.
Yeah, I mean they put paper bags over people's faces. They're crazy. I'm not catching none of that. But I enjoy looking at the management team just looking, going, "Well, damn, I wish somebody could do something about this." And then they're leaving. And was it Renee that pulled them aside? It was like, "How you let this happen?"
No, it was someone else.
It was not Jackie Redmond.
Yeah, not Jackie Redmond. I don't think it's Dasher.
Yeah, I don't know who the hell they got back there, but yeah, she was like, "How you let this happen? What are we gonna do?"
It doesn't concern us.
So Manny, I don't believe the higher power in Jon Moxley's group is Shane McMahon anymore. I got a worse twist.
Who?
It's Tony Khan. It's Tony Khan. Ooh. He's allowing it. This is revenge. And then you know what? At Stadium Stampede, we get Team AEW versus Team Anti-AEW, which is the exact same match we've gotten for like 3 years. One more year.
We can do it again. Roll it back.
Run it back.
You know what this is? This is Vince McMahon hitting the panic button. Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, let's do it again.
Let's do it again. What were the Raw ratings last week? Legends Night.
So it was technically Legends Night because Leo Rush took on Shelton Benjamin. and this is the best I've seen Shelton Benjamin since his match with Shawn Michaels in the Gold Rush tournament in 2006, I believe.
Come on, Manny. Come on, Manny. Manny, come on now, buddy. Shelton Benjamin was good after 2006.
No, Shelton Benjamin has been good, but he ain't been that good. When Shelton Benjamin was in his first Intercontinental title reign, not with my mama reign, the first instance of that Intercontinental title reign, that was the best Shelton Benjamin we ever had.
Yeah. That's better than ECW's gold standard.
Yeah, that was in that Gold Rush tournament. I remember that match when he did that springboard into the Sweet Chin Music. Best Shelton match I've ever seen ever.
Yep, and I was like, that's Star right there. That's going to be a black champion right there. And Shelton Benjamin became my favorite wrestler, and the rest is history. He never got a sniff at that time. In fact, if you told me in 2006, more likely to become WWE champion, Bryan Danielson or Shelton Benjamin, Marcus, at Or Shelton Benjamin. I would have said Shelton Benjamin would have been the WWE champion. Bryan Danielson would have never made it to WWE. Boy, have I ever been wrong. But yeah, this was a really good match, and I'm gonna say I'm gonna give them a strike, but it's also probably my favorite moment of the wrestling week this week for no reason. It's a weird moment. Bear with me now, people. I'm sorry. Apologize. So Shelton wins the match after doing the slam thing that he does. I can't remember the name of that move. But he wins. MVP grabs the microphone, continues to cut promo, and he puts a card in Lio Rush's tights to continue to join all the black people together for his for his faction.
You ain't
but
going nowhere.
But the thing that made me laugh is that I did not hear anything MVP said because I was distracted by the groveling and beating up Lio Rush, who wouldn't get off the ring, who was just dead. Layla Gray came out there with him, just looking at him struggle in the ring. The referee got off the ring, and you just see Lio just struggling to survive. And I'm like, just get him off the ring. He just looked like Peter Griffin holding his knee. It's just so beat up. And I was like, can someone get him off the ring? This man's dying in there. And to me, that just made me laugh the entire time. I was distracted by him just selling and getting his ass whooping.
So this made the ticker, but it's also getting a strike.
They thought they were safe.
The Don Callis segment is getting strike and ticker from me.
Well, it was a press conference of my only question is, when did Brian Cage join this? And I think he has the Trios Ring of Honor title, right? Tag titles? Is it the Real Trio?
With the gates.
Yeah, they were the Cage of Agony. I don't know what they are at this point. But I'm assuming if I'm his boys, if this is the Trios title, I'm not sure. I could be just mistaken. If I'm his boys, what the fuck? Why are we on the stage with you? Why are we there with you? Why is you?
It's not only this, because like last week, at least we knew a trade had happened. Like, at least we knew he was trading assets he didn't own and then giving him to Jake. So I'm assuming the owner of these three men at some point come back to say, hey, you don't own these people. They belong to me.
Yeah, this swindling old man.
He can't legally trade you something that isn't his. This week, it's unexplained why Brian Cage is with them. It's not explained why he's in the ring with them. It's not explained. He's probably done some underhanded deal, but I want to know what went to the other side. At least with when we got Adams to the Jets, at least we know a third round and which could possibly turn into a second round.
Some random bag of meat.
Some
random bag of meat. The meat Jungle Boy threw, the chicken Jungle Boy threw on Kenny Omega's cake.
You know, it's intestines of something.
Yeah, that was pure chicken, man. I know chicken if I see chicken. That was uncooked chicken that dropped in that cake. But at least we understood that's what happened in this deal. Brian Cage is just here, and I'm confused, and I'm concerned for the gates of agony.
They're clearly on the chopping block, aren't they, Marcus?
Yeah, but they weren't even meant to. He has the belts with these guys. They're not there. Anyway, I don't know what was made of this press conference. Cal Fletcher's evil, I guess. Yada, yada, yada.
Yeah. So Mariah May is confused as to why she won at Wrestle Dream, but everyone is praising Willow. Or why the woman she allegedly killed is on the cover of a magazine and is ranked number 1 on that magazine. Oh, I mean, her is still in Japan. She says AEW is where the best wrestle? Nah. AEW is where the best is afraid of the glamour. And then someone dug up Anna Jay.
You know what? I'm going to say this consistently. I think, and that just may not be a fact, I don't think Anna Jay was dug up. I think Anna Jay's been on Rampage every single week since the last time we saw her. I feel like she's been on there. I haven't either. But I feel like whenever they advertise Rampage, Anna Jay versus Soraya, Anna Jay versus Queen Amanala, Anna Jay versus Serena Deeb, I feel like she's been on consistently on Collision or Rampage every week.
and then Christopher Daniels gets slapped by accident by Anna Jay. I'm just saying, I'm enjoying this. So the Mox thing of we're taking. I'm the one running AEW now.
I'm the captain now. I'm the champion. Yeah. I'm the captain.
Yeah, I'm digging that. That's the thing. And then Mariah May just being a bitch.
Yeah,
it's just working for me.
Oh,
and I did some thinking, Marcus.
Okay.
I did some thinking. She made reference to the WI. I've had photos with a good chunk of those women in that list. Number 19. Me, you.
Who's number 19? Sorry, you cut out.
Me, you. I can't remember. I can't even pronounce the second name.
Mayu?
No. Me, you. The one that kicks. The one that got a badass kick.
Be anybody.
Be
anybody. The one that kicks.
The
one that kicks, he says.
Yamashita.
You name me a wrestler that doesn't throw a kick, Manny, right now. The one that kicks.
Number 52 feeds me brownies.
She's up there with her 10 titles.
I think in number 82. Throws her legs all over me.
No. That's what you call Moth. Sexist Moth. Yep. How come I can name them, but I can't name us? I don't even watch Pro Wrestling Eve, but I can name them and recognize them more than I recognize Carmen Petrovich on NXT. I'm just saying.
Do you know what? Every time she shows up, I never remember her name. I remember everyone else's. Her name, I'm like, what is it?
Yeah, I was gonna say that for the NXT report when she came out, and I was like, "Oh, it's Petrovich."
No, I never even get to that stage. I have to wait. If she doesn't come out and the name bar comes out, I'm stuck for about 5 minutes.
I told you I don't recognize her unless she has her kendo stick or her sword, not a kendo stick. Anyway, where were we? What were we talking about on Dynamite before?
Mariah May.
Mariah May. She cuts her pro. I thought she was gonna say "What a mess if they ass at home" because that's what happens 90% of the time.
I thought that was shot at everyone. I thought that was shot at everyone, even the men.
Yeah, just like where Malachi Black just comes to get a paycheck. Every time I see him, it was on pay weeks when he comes to the pay window and leaves.
And then we get a match that I did feel like we needed: Jay White versus Christian. Kip Sabian distracts the referee. Adam Page hits the buckshot lariat on Jay White, who was going for the Blade Runner, and gets the win.
Yeah, I have questions.
Yeah. I always have a question which I forgot to mention, but you go.
I have notes. Kip Sabian. What's going on with him? This is
going on for a very long time now.
I don't know.
And it just needs to end.
There's no one talking about it. I'm assuming. Maybe I'm not a Collision guy that bring it up on Collision or Rampage, but he shows up for Christian. I don't know if he's on Christian's side or against them at this point.
No, he's against Christian, but I don't know why. I don't know the actual reason why.
Okay, he's against Christian, but he helped Christian win this match, essentially?
No. Because he was preventing Christian from winning. That allowed Jay. No, so he distracted the referee, so that allowed Jay to get Christian into the position of the Blade Runner. But then Adam Page is at ringside, also trying to cost Jay White the match. So it looked like he was assisting Christian, but he wasn't assisting Christian.
Okay, whatever. Buckshot there is, and I'm assuming this Jay White and Hangman is a feud now. And you know what would have made my thumbnail? Hangman just laid down on the outside. Couldn't find a picture of it. A good one. I saw one online. It was blurry, and I chose not to use it. I was like, I can't use this with anything anyway. But him just laying on the ground.
I am going to give one minor strike in reflection.
Mm-hmm.
You know, during all the attacks that the BCC did.
Yeah.
Why was Pac holding onto a briefcase the whole entire time? And then when he ran into the car, he had a briefcase.
I believe his briefcase is the world title.
Why?
I don't know. Mox put it in the bag. Remember, he threw it in the bag or something.
Oh
And
yeah,
I
they
think
put it
that's
in the
where
bag at Wrestle Dream, but like,
yeah, I think that's where they're keeping the world title. That's what I'm assuming.
yeah, but where are their titles? Where are their trios titles?
They have trios titles? Maybe they have,
Yeah.
oh yeah, they do have belts. I forgot this is goddamn AEW. Everybody has a belt. I need to stop assuming that people don't have belts. Oh. Yeah, so that was Dynamite. Like, it was a mixed bag for me. I enjoyed a lot of the matches. I don't think Christian and Jay White should be a main event anywhere. I'm just saying, no disrespect to them. It's not making me go, the Dodgers are up. They were up at this point by like 8 runs or something. But when I turned to see what was going on over on the Dynamite, I was like, and I was like, oh, it's the main event? I don't feel like I missed much. It's just what I felt. That's the way it's been built. I don't feel like they're main event worthy. I don't know what their match was even for. It wasn't about nothing, right?
No.
Yeah, so that's something that make me, as a wise man once said on this channel, make my titties move.
Oh, okay. Let's go into NXT. It opens with Tony D. He wants to toast Obafemi because he baited him into thinking he was the broke Don, but he did the unthinkable and beat him. Obafemi.
No, shut up! You were broke. You were broke.
Obafemi comes out and says it happened once and it will not happen again. He will get his title back and be ruler of NXT once again at Halloween Havoc, and your family will not be by your side to help you. Marcus,
what does he mean by that? What does he mean by that?
Marcus, if I'm Rizzo, I'm not turning up to work for the next couple of weeks.
No.
Rizzo, stay home. Rizzo, he hits women.
Yeah, he does not care. This man does not care. He's a different breed of man. He does not care. Oh. So they're going to have, I believe they're having the table ladders scares match, right?
Yeah.
And Rizzo was like, what does that even mean, dog? What does that even mean? And I was like, have you never watched wrestling? What are we doing here, Rizzo? But whatever. The segment was all right, and it was almost a thumbnail. But then I was like, nah, I can't do that to Manny.
I watched a short done by NXT, and it was some of the NXT people, superstars backstage, going, what movie star would play them in a movie?
Mm-hmm.
And then I realized Obafemi may be my favorite wrestler ever now, because he said,
"What? It was only one." Like he said, yeah.
He said Umbaku.
Yeah, it was the only.
You know how
way.
I feel about that man.
Who else?
You know how I feel about that man. I've been looking for a wrestling equivalent, and I didn't put 2 and 2 together.
What the hell, man? There was only, like he said in the short, there's only one person I think that could play me. Who played M'Baku? Winston Duke. That's the only reason. It's the only person. And he was 100% right. And as soon as he came up, I was like, it's M'Baku. What about Tony Khan?
Then we got Stephanie Vaquer versus Ren Sinclair.
So, she changed her name.
Who?
Because they're not saying Vaquer. They're saying Vaquer.
I think it's just English people speaking.
You think that? No, but I know it's. But you think they would just say Vaquer? But it felt like it was an object for them to say Vaquer. They kept saying Vaquer, and it bugged me.
It's like you have to go back ages ago. Do you remember when Batista was with feuding with Eddie Guerrero?
Yes.
He would often get called Dave Batista at that point.
Yeah.
But Eddie would call him by how his name is actually pronounced. Bautista.
Yeah.
So I think it's one of those things where Spanish people can say it correctly. The Americans the white Americans can't.
Yeah, well, in WWE's defense, they changed Batista's name. Because he was originally...
Yeah, to make it more pronounceable.
They took the U out. They just put Batista. And, whatever. But maybe they did. But I prefer the Vaquer.
Vaquer doesn't necessarily roll off people's tongues very well. That's why they probably changed it, just so it sounds more American. or easier to say for American, like non-Spanish speaking. I'm not gonna blame it just on Americans.
Again, if you're good enough, people will say your name right. Giannis Antetokounmpo is the easiest name in the world for me to say now. When I first saw it,
spell it, you bitch.
You want to spell it? Fine, I can spell it. That's how much I don't see this man. That's how much I respect his game. And you're going to Google it.
First off, I can't spell it. So
I know. That's why I was like, I thought I could get away with this. Here we go. I'll give you time. Shit.
I can't spell it. How am I gonna find it if I can't spell it?
Just put Giannis and Bucks, and you good.
Oh, there you go. I spelled Giannis wrong and just wrote basketball, and then I got it.
You ready?
Yeah, go on.
All right. It starts with, give me an A. Give me an N. Give me a T. Give me an E.
E.
Shit. It goes straight to K, right? It goes K.
Wrong.
Right? Damn. I knew it. I knew this part would get me. Oh, it goes D. It goes D.
No.
It goes ANTEM.
No, it goes ANTETO.
Fuck.
KOUNP.
Yeah, I couldn't get past the E.
MPO. Yeah, I was never gonna spell that.
There's a U in there?
Yeah.
There's a U in his name?
Yeah.
Oh man, I would have never spelled this correctly then. I made it small.
That is a proper Nigerian / Greek name.
Yeah, I would have.
Greek names are long, but the Nigerian names have got a lot of letters in them sometimes.
Yeah, so I would have spelled it correctly if it wasn't for the 2KO part and the U. Because I was going straight to the NMPO. There was no coup in his name for me. I know there was a coup.
Go on.
Anyway.
Stephanie McCurd does a number on Ren Sinclair. I
thought she gave too much. I thought Ren got too much off. Yeah, Ren's amazing. I thought this was a really good match, but I thought it was too good. I thought Ren should have got her just molded through. Just molded down.
No, you can't
I thought she got a little bit too much offense.
Don't do that to
I like Ren. I like Ren. But Ren, I love Ren, but Ren needs to go down. She needs to get her ass whooped.
Nah,
she needs to get body whopped.
She didn't deserve this. It should have been the others, like Carmen Petrovic.
No, they want a name. They want her to be the name, not Carmen Petrovic.
Cora Jade and Roxanne attack Stephanie after the match, but Julia makes the save, destroys everyone without the help of Stephanie.
Yes. God, I gotta do everything on myself.
Then Stephanie gets on the mic and challenges them at Halloween Havoc.
Yeah. I like the team of Roxanne and Cora together, and I don't know why. I think it just feels right. They should never be separated. This team of 2001, especially Evil, works so much better than them as good guys. But they look like they're gonna get killed. I feel like Stephanie alone looks like she could kill them. She looks like a superhero out there, and these little kids are coming out there.
Ashanti gives Brinley a rose for costing them the match a few weeks ago, but still asked what that girl's name was that distracted him. He came out to give a rose to. Sean Spears scolds him for speaking disrespectfully to women. Brooks rips a flower off the stem, and then Carmen Petrovic picks up the flower petals. They have a match later on the night, which Carmen then distracts Ashanti, who didn't seem to distract him. It seemed to motivate him for a bit.
Yeah, I was like, he hopped up.
It was like
I'll show you, you white bitch.
It's like she brought the petals, and it was like her holding up the Undertaker's urn, because that's what happened. Ashanti rose and started dominating the match.
Yeah, he just started whooping his ass. He was just like, bah, bah, just start punching. There was no real offense, just punches in the corner, and I was like, hell yeah, Ashanti, get him.
And then Brooks picked up the win when he was distracted by Sean Spears, and he just gets thrown off the top rope and then loses.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm supposed to move forward in this match.
You lose points for that.
Yeah. I don't even know who I was supposed to root for in this match, but I remember when I saw Carl Venture destroy the Rose. I went, "You bitch!" Why
No,
would
the
you
tail's
even do
already
this to you?
destroyed.
Those weren't even. Yeah, they weren't. Well, she
Tail's
brought the
already
bag
destroyed.
out. But she brought the bag out and poured it out. That's insulting. These weren't even for you, bitch. How you gonna come out here and ruin my life?
Marcus, Aura Mensa took on Lexus King in a gentleman's duel. Lexus King wins clean in a very slow roll-up.
Talk to your boy. Eric, talk to your boy about his roll-ups and feet on the ropes. That man is thinking every time he does it. But I will say this. I like the Gentleman's Rules match better than the Heritage Cup. I just think it's a better match concept. Whatever. Can't throw nobody over the top rope. You know I'm a fan of that.
No, I like the one where you can't attack anyone if they're on all fours. If their arms and legs are on the ground, you can't attack a man. I use that to my advantage all the time.
Yep. Hey, I'm down. Be a gentleman. Don't get disqualified. Be a gentleman. I'm down here.
They shake hands at the end of the match. Yeah. I enjoyed this. It was stupid.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. And I don't know how you don't get good Lexus King from Eric this week. I'm just saying.
No, you have to get good Lexus King this week.
This is a fun match with a fun story on a twist of a show that has a bunch of stuff, but I was entertained by it. It was good.
Do you know what I wasn't really entertained by?
Who?
The cake on cake match between Nikita Lyons versus Lola Vice. This was the most basic of basic matches.
How dare you, Manny? This wasn't about nothing, but this was not about that. It wasn't about the moves, Manny. It was about the moves. It was about CW. This is the thickest match in the history of the CW network. And it even had a run-in. It had more cake. Not only were you eating cake, someone was like, you wanted more. I felt like I was eating that chocolate cake in the middle of Matilda, which was almost the thumbnail, Manny. I was going to put these women on top of that cake. Bruce. Because when Jada Parker came out there, it was immediately like, oh, we're doing this. They're all coming out.
Yeah, but did you see the speed she came out there?
Yeah.
The speed. She ran out. I saw the start of that run from behind the curtain.
Yeah.
She was at that ring, and then she was on the rope. She got pushed off. But then she came out with a second burst of speed and that hip attack.
hit turbo button. When everybody asked attack to shame. I'm just like, oh, that's the speed she's running at. That shit is dangerous.
And then throw her in a ring so Nikita Lyons can drop a Vader bomb on her.
I have never laughed harder. I was on the phone with Ryan when Nikita did it. I was like, okay, she did this. We both went, oh, after Jada did that. And I was like, oh, shit, what's Nikita going to do with the line? And then when she did the Vader bomb, we died laughing, going, that's it? You did a swagger bomb and you thought that was it?
We might have to start calling her Big Van Nikita. Dun, 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 dun. It's time! It's time!
Is it wrong
Nikita, time.
I know that Vader move, but is it wrong to associate that war with Jack Swagger, the Swagger Bomb? In modern times? Flip. No. The Swagger Bomb was just
No, he runs from the other side. No, he runs.
Yeah. He makes it look more athletic. You know Nikita can't run with them knees, man.
Which is why I'm thinking she might be gone. Soon.
Yeah. So on Tuesday show or Saturday show, I can't remember when I said this. I was like, at least give her the match before you two fire her, because you and Eric already are out there. And I think Ryan was the same way. Now that we have the match, I want to say it is clear we can get rid of Nikita Lyons. I think the experiment is done. When they had the karate fight to start the match, I was all in. And when she came out originally, and Booker T's, oh, she got no jokes. I go, I'm all right, this is over. It's all over. The dream is dead. But we'll tune in next week. By the way, OTM showed up.
Follow up. You know this is gonna get a follow up. We don't need
Oh,
a
yeah.
follow up. It's gonna get a follow up.
Absolutely. OTM showed up on this show too in the back with Jada Parker. They had no lines. They're gone too.
I mean, OTM could go with Nikita Lyons.
I can see them all on Ring of Honor. Just showing up going, oh, there's the Lioness and OTM. I don't even know what to call.
Riley Osborne versus Ridge Holland. Ridge wins. Ridge is about to put Riley through a table where Thea flaps her wings again, screaming at him for the stop. Stupid woman.
Hold on. Before we go further, I know you want to this was minimal Thea hell this week. It's been minimal Thea hell the past few weeks, Manny. Give her a break. Give her a break.
No.
They've cut her
No.
TV time. They cut her TV time.
Yeah, they cut her TV time, and NXT has been doing better since.
They cut her TV time. Let her go. Like
Let her
on the
go?
USA Network, it was too much. On CW, she's had one segment a week, barely there, and this segment made sense because Andre Chase made the save.
Yeah. Javon Evans.
Which made no
versus-
sense. Makes
Yeah, it
no
didn't make no
sense.
sense at all.
What was he just in the back? Oh, once Rich get out of line, I'm gonna show up. What if Rich did get out of line? I guess I'm not showing up. I always hate when wrestlers do that. Surprise appearance. And even Thea Hell, you're here? You're here? I didn't know you were here. The fuck is he creeping around in the back for?
Lingering.
Just lingering around. Rich looked like he knew he was here. He's like, oh, okay.
We get the main event. This is for the #1 contendership. Javon Evans versus Wesley versus Ethan Page. The match was aight. Which is aight. Ethan Page steals a victory from Javon Evans.
I really enjoyed this match a lot. But Manny, I would also want to ask you a quick question. Nothing in particular. Just, we had I was going to ask you about Leo Rush's too earlier, but whatever. Not as good as this one. Manny, how about that dive? Javon Evans just dove through the opening.
Wait, no,
table
you know what?
for
you know
no
what's not fair
reason.
about this dive? This dive wasn't fair because you didn't see all of it. You just see him fly. You just see him come out of nowhere. And then onto that announce table.
I didn't know where he came from. I was like, he must have did a springboard. He must have jumped off the top rope. This motherfucker did a straight suicide dive.
I know, but the velocity he came at them with it, where he came into shot, it was like Ray Phoenix when he does his spin, like he's Sonic.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck? He came in like a fucking bullet, like Bison from fucking Street Fighter.
Nah, he's the... What's the bit? Is it Big Bill? In Mario Kart when you're the Bullet?
Bullet Bill.
Bullet Bill. He came in like Bullet Bill.
Yeah, he just came in and cleared that shit. And I was like, he must have used it. And they showed the replay finally. And it's just the top view. And I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah,
fuck him and his young legs.
He is basically Ricochet's replacement.
Now Wesley was looking going, God damn it.
I told you when Wesley came back. I told you when Wesley came back, we were like, we got Javon Evans now. We don't need you.
Yeah. So sit your ass down. And Javon is taking over. Montez Ford is looking, God damn it. He's younger.
He calls out, Ethan Page calls out Trick. They spin the wheel. It's a Devil's Playground match. Trick says he ain't scared, but at the moment he took his eyes off, Ethan Page hit with a light. And he killed him. He killed a man.
Yep. Thought he was gonna play fair. I like that the progression of Ethan Page trauma. He has to go to the final boss, a black man with dreads. He been through Wesley. He's been to Javon Evans. Now he has to go back to Trick Williams. They were taking the ghost for him. If you told me all three of those black dudes were in the same faction, I would 100% agree. They have the same fashion. In shape of a leaded black man. And then Ethan Page will lose at this Halloween Havoc. And
yeah, and then hopefully we start this program between Wesley and Trick.
So you think we're going to Wesley? You don't think Javon's going to go for a sniff?
No, I think
he was in the back with Cedric doing something. I forgot who stepped up to him.
Yeah, I think Javon will probably end up being coached a little bit with Cedric or something like that. Tagged for a bit, maybe a couple of months. Because Javon's got talent, but I think you don't want to throw him to the wolves and have him lose early, like a big match like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. After every match at Black People Lose, can we see MVP put his card in their crotch? That seems like that's what's been going on in the streets.
Or he makes some reference. He makes some reference on their Instagram that black people are represented on the rosters or something. He always does that.
Yeah.
MVP
But,
always shows up when you leave a comment like that.
But that was NXT. I thought it was two decent, enjoyable shows. Did any of them beat Raw? I feel like everything was on the same level this week. I thought Raw.
I didn't really enjoy Raw that much this week.
Yeah, Raw had
Raw,
probably it's right in the middle. It felt
yeah,
like
it all felt middle anyway because Raw you kind of expect because it's not live, so it just kind of just happened. AEW are clearly building to something, so I like to see where they go with it.
Yeah, Moxley's apparently attacking. He started with the bottom of the roster with even Uno in there, but he's gonna work himself up to the House of Black.
To be fair, the House of Black should be there as well. They should be next. They should be next.
By the way, fuck Darby Allin. He's not here this week.
But he's pandering. He's selling me Tony Hawk shit.
Yeah, he's hawking off Tony Hawk shit. So I thought that was a real segment. And he didn't do anything. He was selling shit. I'm like, oh, you sold out. You're the Miz. That's what telling me to snap into a Slim Jim at this point, Darby.
Yeah. And then I think like of the segments that they thought that was gonna hit for me, I don't think the Adam Cole and MJF one hit. I think
that failed. Yeah, I didn't like that at all. I just think we're back at the beginning of their feud somehow.
Yeah.
When we should be done with this. Like it was like, oh wait, we starting over again? Ugh.
It's unfortunate that they did, but I feel like they should have just moved on for it and then just played it up when they eventually had to wrestle.
Yeah. But oh well. They seem like they're in their own universe at this point.
Everyone's in their own universe in AEW, but they
true.
don't all interlink. They don't.
By the way, I could not get 1 week of AEW without the rah-rah speech. This is where the best wrestler and all that. I'm so sick of hearing that every week.
Yeah, but this time it was Mariah May. This time it was Mariah May.
No. It was Adam Cole. He started the show with this.
Adam Cole, you ain't wrestled there for an entire year, so you can't say shit.
Yeah, I don't want to hear this every week. This week Adam Cole, next week Danny Garcia, Will Ospreay the other week. Just wrestle.
Yeah.
I want to hear about this is a great company and a good team. I want to see you guys kill each other. Like Mox and Bryan Danielson.
So yeah, that is today's show. I mean, if you want to buy merch, you can be like these beautiful people and buy merch from the sharpshooters.creator-spring.com.
Join the club.
I think the promo code still works. I haven't been on the website for a while.
Yeah.
Which is Lord Manny for 20%. But yeah.
Yeah, if anybody's hearing this channel's dead. We have no comments. No one's in the chat. No one's buying our merch. This channel's dead.
Yeah, where the hell is everyone? If you don't appear in the live chat, I expect comments in the actual video.
Everybody's gone. So we're gone. We're done. We're the toilets.
Yeah, it'll be revived when I meet when I see Zack Sabre Jr., the New Japan Heavyweight Champion.
You know, ever since he took that title, our company, our channel's been in the toilet. I'm just saying.
No, it's been in the toilet for a while.
I know. Yeah. So, hey guys, welcome to the toilet. That's what we're gonna change the show. I'm
genuinely surprised that the Trader Joe's video got the views it did.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's gonna be something that's lifetime. That's something that's just randomly gonna show up in people's feed and be like, oh, let me see what this guy's eating. Oh, he's eating ice cream cone tips and peanut butter and cake. And
it made you want to go buy some ice cream cones.
You got that right, it did.
What does that tell you? I'm a good salesman.
No, it tells me that's something I've always liked and realized that's an amazing idea to do. Why did I think of that?
So yeah, like the video, subscribe if you haven't. We out. Peace. Would have been so cool if he actually put 2 fingers in there to.
It would have been. I thought about the same thing when you said that. Cause I was like, oh, that would have been perfect.
But
oh well, I'm a Latina.
Yeah, that is the moral of that. That is the reflection point of like every Jerry Springer episode.
But
I'm
by the way,
Latina.
by the way, the image right there is not just because it has my face on it. Behind that face is a man who had the exact same face. And that's why I put my face over it. I thought that was hilarious. That cameraman was not taking photos anymore. He's had enough. He was like, I'm here. I'm living in the moment. Me next. Me next.
I volunteer as tribute.
So this is the definition of a thirst trap right here.
It is. Well done. Well done. Well done. You hit a Manny thirst trap, even though we are both in the image.
Yeah, but I'm the creepy one. Even though you're the one in your underwear pointing at your face. I'm the creepy one because I'm at the ring in all black with a camera.
No, but it looks like eyes up here, buddy.
Dude's not watching the wrestling at all. He's just there with his camera.
We definitely out now. Bye, guys.
All right, later.